What's up, y'all? My name is Seth Packan, and this is where small town brains talk about big city nonsense. This is Podunk Perspective. Podunk Perspective. We are back with my man Rob Langdon. How we doing?
Good, man. How are you?
Good. So, when'd you move to town?
I moved, I guess, a little over 3 years ago now.
Okay. Where are you from?
Wild. From South Florida, specifically. Like, I moved from a town called Wellington.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of lived a lot of places like around there, so I don't really have like one place that I'm like from. Mm-hmm. But just that like general area, like around Lake Okeechobee, kind of.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Did you always grow up playing music? Were you playing sports? That type of thing.
I was only sports.
Yeah.
Only sports. I mean, I did music stuff, but just like fucking around.
Yeah.
Like for fun. Yeah, it was all sports all the time. I played every sport, and then I kind of focused on baseball later.
Absolutely. So, what position in baseball?
I was middle infielder.
Okay. Did you go to school to play baseball? Or?
I did. I went to college to play baseball. Went to Appalachian State.
Okay.
Best school in the world.
Because Luke Combs went there, right?
He did.
How was that going through that school, and is there a big music scene there? And
there's not like a huge music scene, honestly. I mean, it's like App State is like, it's like a big hippie school. Mm-hmm. So it's cool as hell. It's like you got a good mix of people because you got like a bunch of rednecks mixed with a bunch of hippies.
Absolutely.
I mean, everyone there is just trying to like have fun all the time and just like embrace like life.
Yeah.
And it's cool. So like Luke Combs had just graduated before I had gotten there. And later I became good friends with Adam Church.
Okay. Yep.
Who's like his homie. And Adam told me that like definitely my freshman year they were playing at some of the bars, but like no one knew who he was. Mm-hmm. So like I don't remember. I wish I remember.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he did come back and like play some shows, which is cool.
No, that's really cool. So, when was it like you picked up the guitar and really started getting into music?
I learned guitar like very simply, probably when I was like 4th or 5th grade, and then I didn't really do anything with it. I was in a indie band my freshman year of high school, like an indie rock band, but I didn't play the guitar, so I just sang.
Yeah,
I mean, being in a band is like weird to say because like I wasn't really like we weren't really a band. Like we played one show at like a fucking museum, so it was like, but yeah, we sang like 4 songs. But they're actually still a band, which is kind of crazy.
Damn. So how'd you get hooked up with a show in a museum?
Dude, I have no fucking idea. I just like showed up. We never rehearsed, never did anything. We're gonna play these songs. Like I had all the lyrics like taped on the wedge in front of me, and I was like,
damn.
I just showed up.
So like, what music did you grow up on? Like, who were some of the artists that you were listening to?
Both my mom and dad are big rock and roll, classic rock. And my dad is from Boone, North Carolina, where
so that makes a lot of sense.
He went to App State. Everyone went to App State. So he's got like country music like ingrained in him. If you asked him, he would be like, I don't listen to country, but like he knows every word to every fucking classic song.
Absolutely.
But he was big on like more like the Southern rock side of everything, like with Skynyrd and even like the Eagles and everything. My mom was more like Stones, Beatles, later like Bon Jovi, kind of. And that's like what I would listen to all the time. My dad was a big Highwayman guy.
Okay,
so he listened to a lot of Johnny Cash too, and he wouldn't like specifically listen to Waylon, but unless it was in the Highwayman. But like I said, he knows all the words, all the songs.
Oh, that's really cool. So like, who are some of the artists that you like kind of gravitated to like growing up, and maybe discovered?
I would say just from like early on, like the influences of like my parents, like Johnny Cash was like the biggest one because like my dad had every Johnny Cash CD, so I knew like every word to every like the most random songs ever. And then kind of like in middle school, I kind of started doing my own thing with music. That's when I discovered more like pop punk and and shit. And then I really took off with that. Like that was like my identity for a long time.
So did you always want to like? I guess, were you always thinking about doing like country rock, or was it more of just like it kind of happened?
I think it just kind of happened. I mean, like I feel like I went through so many phases,
right? Like
in my life, just like I went through like a big like indie folk phase in middle school. Pop punk phase was always like I was always into that, but like big rap phases. I just kind of went through everything. Like, so I feel like when it came time when I was actually doing music and pursuing music, it's just like my philosophy is always just like it comes out the way it comes out.
Absolutely.
You know, so it's like all your influences, like you don't have to try to like use your influences, like they're just in you.
Yep.
So it just kind of like comes out the way it comes out.
Yeah, that's really cool. So after college, when did you decide to make that transition to Nashville?
Well, it's like a weird story. I was doing music in college, not really. Like I wasn't playing anywhere, but I was like, I brought my guitar to college and I was just, I don't know why I did this, but I was like, I have to get good at this guitar.
Yeah.
Just for like, I feel like maybe just like something to do. Cause like, you know, when you're in college sports, it's like, you don't have a lot of time to do anything else.
Right.
And you're in college too. So like, you're trying to like, you have, especially baseball, your practices are so fucking long.
Yeah.
They're like 4 or 6 hours. And then you got to like have your team workout. And then you have to do like homework if you're into that. And then like, and then you want to party too.
Right.
So it's like, you know, when
never
you're
break.
and yeah. And then like, I was in like the shit major that all the other athletes were in. So it's like, I was seeing my teammates from like 8 a.m. or 5 a.m. sometimes, like if we had early workouts, until like we ate dinner together, we went to class together, went to practice together. So like the guitar ended up being like my only thing that was like mine, that I could like step away from everybody and like, so which is like helped a lot.
So like after picking that up, and like, did you figure out like maybe like your other teammates were like into music and stuff like that? Or were you
dude, I actually, so once I started getting kind of good at it, or good enough at it, like some of my other friends like started buying guitars, and then I was teaching them like the basic shit that I knew, and then they kind of took off with it. Some of them still play, I think.
Absolutely. That's sweet.
Yeah, so I was kind of just like a party trick for through college.
Yeah,
it was like I had a list of like every cover song I knew how to play.
Right.
And then like people would come over and they'd be like, play like number 72 or whatever, and it was just like some random song, and then play it or whatever, and yeah, and I would try to write songs, but they all sucked. So I was like, I don't know, like if I could even do this really. And then I was laser focused on baseball though too. And I always thought like irrationally now looking back that I was going to be like a professional baseball player.
Yeah. I mean, you make it that far, like that's the goal, right?
Yeah, I know. I mean, if you pull any like Division I baseball player and you like who thinks they're going to go to the major leagues, like everyone's going to raise their hand. Yeah. So obviously, there's like 99% of them are wrong. So I was in the 99%. But so I wish I started a little bit earlier, but I mean, yeah, it happens the way it happens.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and so then I didn't get drafted. I had like some crazy injuries and stuff. So like I basically my last 2 years of college were just like I barely was able to touch the field. Like
dang, that sucks.
Both my shoulders torn. I got hit in the face with a ball. That was a big one.
Oh damn.
So I had 2 jaw surgeries and a nose surgery from that.
While you were batting, or
yeah, I was in the cage. So I was front tossing, and then my roommate Big Cat, who's like a fucking huge guy, hit one right through the net. There was a hole in that. I don't know if there was a hole in the net or he made the hole in the net, but it went through and it hit me in the face.
Damn.
From like 10 foot away. Shattered my jaw. So that was the end of my junior year, which is like a big year. That like would have been my year if I did well to like get more like pro attention. Right?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
So I missed that whole year, and then immediately tore my left labrum, tore my right labrum. And then I was just like, ah.
Yeah. How was the healing process with the jaw? Like, I couldn't imagine going through
jaw
that.
sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. My jaw was wired shut for 6 weeks. And then they put these like super tight rubber bands on for like another probably 4 to 6 weeks. Yeah, and then they like loosen them a little bit. And then I had to get another surgery. It was like, oh, fucking. Damn. Yeah. I lost that's like 25, 30 pounds. Right. It was crazy. Yeah. App State actually posted like, because I mean, it's just a broken bone, right? So like they clear you to go back to practice after 6 weeks, which is like a broken bone healing time. And there's like a video of like pregame that they posted, like App State baseball posted. And I'm just getting fucking swallowed by my uniform. Like it used to be like kind of tight, and then I lost so much weight. Damn. I was like I looked like I was like 12. That's tough. It was tough.
So then, obviously, you went through the injuries and stuff. Done with baseball. How do you make that transition to Nashville?
Yeah, so that was kind of the time when I was like thinking of like what I was gonna do with my life. I mean, like I always thought like I would probably just do something in construction because my dad was a general contractor and in real estate as well. And then I kind of just grew up around that stuff. Like my dad was big on like having me fix stuff around the house, teaching me stuff like that. So I always knew like I would probably just do something in construction. I didn't know what, but I was like, maybe I don't want to do that like right away. So right when I graduated, I stayed in Boone, and then that's when I was really like picking up the guitar and like I was trying to play places and do things. So I went to like every single bar and Woodlands Barbecue. I don't know if you've heard of Woodlands Barbecue. It was like it was in Blowing Rock, North Carolina, and it was Eric Church's first show ever. It was like Luke Combs' first show ever. My first show ever.
That's really cool. That's awesome.
But I went there and I was like, hey, like I would love to play here. And they were like, no, like we have too many people. Like they had live music every night. Yeah. And but they had their people that would play every night. Right. And they were like, if something opens up, like we'll call you. And because my dad grew up there, like he knew the people working there and everything, like all the whatever. So but I was like, I kind of need a job too because I didn't know what to do. So I started working there.
Smart.
So eventually they started letting me play there. That's when I met Adam, and he helped me a lot. Adam Church really like he was like he brought me to his band practices. I ended up meeting Dwight McGlynn, who plays steel with All 60 now, which is kind of crazy.
That's sick.
Small world. Because he used to play for Adam.
Yeah.
And then, anyway, after a while, my shoulder, I hadn't had surgery yet, and it was like dislocating every day, like multiple times a day. And I kind of just like took a look in the mirror one day, and I was like, man, I don't think I can do this. Like, it was kind of hard because once it got winter there, they're like, well, if you're going to play, like you need a band. And I didn't know anybody. Like I didn't know anybody who played any instruments. I tried, but like I couldn't find anybody. Yeah. So yeah, I kind of bitched out and I was like, maybe I'm just not good enough. Moved home, started working construction. I did cabinets. And then...
this was back in Florida?
Yeah, I moved back home to Florida. I started working... I was installing cabinets, doing service on cabinets, building cabinets. Anything to do with cabinets. And through that, like during COVID, that's when I started like writing, picking it up and like trying to actually write songs. And then I wrote this one song that, like in retrospect, was not that good, but it's called "Am I Crazy?" And I was like, hey, this shit's kind of, this isn't that bad, you know? And so that's when I was like, okay, like let me, like maybe like I really do want to do this because like just naturally, like I didn't want to put it down. So like I've described it as like you don't really like I don't really know like why people want to do music or anything. I mean, everyone's got their different reasons. Like for me, it was just like this unexplainable like itch that I just like needed to scratch, and like I just needed to see it through. And then I moved.
So did you have like a lot of family and friends supporting the idea of moving here?
It was actually nobody had any idea that I wanted to do this or like even that I sang. I remember I was kind of like nervous to tell my dad, and I told him I was like I want to move to Nashville and I'm gonna pursue music. Yeah. And he was like what? Like what do you mean? I was like, yeah, I'm gonna like sing and write songs and stuff. He was like, I didn't even know you did that. Dang. So I was like, yeah, well, I'm gonna do it.
That's wild. That's so cool.
I mean, nobody said no. They were just like, I mean, whatever.
Right. So when was that like first moment in Nashville where you were like, dang, I'm in the dang thing, you know, I'm doing it?
Like for me, my career. I mean, I guess it was like when I released my first song, Shine. Yep. So like Wales Tony is like one of my best friends. So I knew he was the only person I knew when I moved to town. So he kind of helped me like navigate, like kind of showed me just where to go. Yep. You know, introduced me to some people, but like, you know, you meet people at first and like, you know, like they're like, whatever.
Right, it's Nashville.
Yeah. No one's like mean, but everyone's like, yeah, whatever. Yeah. And then you like see them out like without Wales. And like, they're like, who are you? You know, kind of. Yeah. And then through him, I met Davis Danziger, and then they went into business together. So then they helped put me on, like they went through all my songs and everything. yeah, you like put a song out and you're like, you're like, I have no fucking idea how this is gonna go.
Yeah.
Like you're just throwing it out to the ether. Mm-hmm. And then it did like well, and I was like, oh shit! Like at the time, I had like 400 followers.
And so was that first song? Was that a song that you wrote, or is that a song you're cutting from someone else? Or
Yeah, I wrote it. I wrote it. Cool. I actually wrote it with Davis.
Dang.
Yeah,
that's wild.
So yeah, I mean, we just like I put together like 15 songs probably, and just me and all my boys, like we just went through them and like voted on which ones we thought were the best. Yeah. And Shine was the number one. Mm-hmm. And so we put it out, and yeah, and it started to do well. And then that was kind of like when I was like, I didn't even know anybody would care. Yeah. Or listen, or and I had been playing it at rounds and stuff, and like no one says anything about it or anything. So I was like, oh, well, I hope they like it. But like, yeah, I didn't have a lot of following or anything. And then the first Shine video, like I posted, like the first video I got over like 10,000 views. Dang. And like ever. And like that was probably, I was like, this could actually maybe happen.
Yeah, no, that's really cool. So then leading up to the other songs you put out after that, did you knew your direction, where you were going with this? Like
the style of music?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, honestly, like not really. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like I had like a general idea because I know what I like, and I didn't like really think about it much. Mm-hmm. Like I was just like, these are the songs that I like, and I'm gonna record them in a way that I like. Like
absolutely.
And you're like kind of learning how the recording process works too. Like I had never done anything like that before. So
absolutely.
I didn't really know like when to step in, when not to step in. Like so you kind of learn that. So it's like every song I feel like I've put out since, it's like I'm getting closer and closer to like exactly what I want. Yeah. And I think like the songs that I just recorded. So I just recorded six songs. We did 6 songs in 5 days.
Let's go.
Which was a lot.
That's exciting.
I think like this group is like, I finally like, this is exactly who I am and exactly what I want, which is cool.
And then are those coming out this year?
Yeah, hopefully. We're gonna do like an EP, and the goal is sometime by the end of March. Yep. So that's kind of why we're like we gotta knock these out.
Yeah. And then are you staying with that same sound you've been kind of doing, or are you
it's like those other songs, like I don't feel like they're not me, because like I wrote them and I love them. It's all in that same vein. Mm-hmm. Some are a little more country, some are a little heavier. Yep. It's
That's really cool. Yeah. So you've been touring a bunch. What's the reaction you've been getting, outside of Nashville when you play these songs? And then, like, tell us who you've been touring with as well.
I've been on the road with Old 60 for, I guess, coming on 2 years now.
That's awesome.
Which is cool. And those guys are awesome. It's like we both played, I guess it was summer. I guess it's been a year and a half. It was like summer, whatever year it was. And it was their first headline show. Mm-hmm. And it was like my first show ever. So it's been cool to like I had met them a couple times before that, and we like didn't really know each other yet, but like, we did know each other. So it was like we were just like kind of cool, but like everyone was nervous. Yeah. Like I was nervous as fuck. Like they were nervous as fuck. They didn't know if anybody was gonna be there, and it was at the Orange Peel in Asheville, and it was completely sold out. And
that's crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy. And it's funny because like we showed up to the venue, and I was talking with Jacob. We're looking at the show day schedule, and they had me for 45 minutes, and they had them for like an hour and a half. Dang. And he was like, "Do you have 45 minutes?" I had like one song out. He's like, "Do you have 45 minutes?" I was like, "No." I was like, 25 max. And I was like, "Do you have an hour and a half?" He's like, 45 max. So we like, I went up there, played 25 minutes. They played 45 minutes, and it was just
that's great.
Yeah, it was funny. And to this day, still like
those are the fun days.
Though, yeah, But to this day, still like we'll have people be like, "Dude, we saw you in 060 at in Asheville. Like that was so awesome." And I was like, "Dude, you should come to a show now." Like,
right, exactly. Yeah. So how cool has it been to like almost build your fan base and be on the road and see it translate to like the monthly listeners and stuff as well?
Yeah, being on the road is my favorite. Mm-hmm. That's like my favorite thing in the world. I mean, like that. I feel like, you're making music and doing everything, and like I said, you don't really know why. You're just like, you want to do it.
Right.
And then like once I started going on the road, like that was when I figured I was like, this is why I wanted to do it. I feel like it's like kind of like that locker room feeling, like like with the band and with the other band or whoever you're with, you like build a team. I'm like a big team guy.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it's that's like the most fun shit.
Yeah.
It's like I compare it to like in sports. It's like you're practicing, you're writing the songs, you're recording the songs, you're just practicing, and then you like get on stage or you travel. It's like that's the game.
Yeah,
that's the game.
Yeah.
And that's the best part. I love that.
No, that's really cool. So leading into these new songs and stuff, obviously it comes a lot of content and stuff like that. Do you like doing the content? Do you like playing the game of social media?
Do I like it? Not particularly. I'm not like against it or anything.
Right,
like I understand it's like necessity. It just doesn't come like very naturally to me.
No, I think that's with anyone though. It's just admitting that and
sure.
getting comfortable with that as well.
It's a little bit awkward too. Like just you don't really like know what to post or anything.
Right, exactly.
But luckily I have like people like Wales, like really good like videographers and people like to kind of help me.
Yeah.
Through that.
So like a lot of artists, they can sometimes struggle with like getting in that rhythm of just like posting constantly and having that content calendar. How do you stick with it? I know you mentioned Wales, but like how do you make sure you're staying on top of it and keep
I don't really have like a calendar at all. I mean I should probably post more than I do. The way I feel too is like like it's all about the music to me.
Fantastic.
It's not about like making it really. Because like I mean when I was doing cabinets, like I was like fine. I was like starting to make good money and everything, and I loved it. I really truly enjoyed doing it. So it's like when I started pursuing this, it's like not really about like making it. It's just about the music. So it's like for me with the posting and everything, it's like I'm doing my thing, and I'm gonna make like the best music that I can, and like shit that I'm happy with. And then I'm just gonna show people. Yep. And then like they can take it as they will. No, yeah, that's so true. If they like it and they want to share it and stuff, that's cool. Yeah, no, that's great. So like, what's been the most fun state to go to, and who's been the rowdiest out there? Got a couple answers probably. The Blue Room. I've played the Blue Room with Old 60 twice. Okay. So the first time we did the Inside in Statesboro, Georgia, and they were rowdy. So it's like those college towns, like they were rowdy. I actually called one of my friends, Riley, who he plays guitar with Megan Maroney. Yeah. And he's from Statesboro. So I called him. I was like, dude, I'm on the way to Statesboro. I'm gonna play the Blue Room. Like, what am I walking into? Yeah. And he was like, all he said, he was like, the floors are sticky as fuck. And I was like, what a fucking weird thing to say. And then I got there and like my shoe was literally like coming off of my foot. Like it was crazy. Like that type of place. Those are my favorite type of places. Yeah. Like I don't want to call it a shit bar. It's a good bar. Right. Good bar as far as it being fun. Right. But it was like, the floors are sticky as fuck. But they were rowdy. And then Hochatown, Oklahoma. Yeah. Played at the Hochatown Saloon for the first time we played. They were like insane. Dang. Yeah. Like, they just fucking hammered. Yeah. No, I've heard Oklahoma's pretty wild. They got some good Oklahoma's dancing great. Halls out there and stuff like that. Yeah, we played 2 nights at Kane's Ballroom. Mm-hmm. It's like super historic. Like Hank Williams Sr. played there and everything. And those were like probably two of my favorite shows, just all around. Just being there and the history and great crowds. Absolutely. And everything. But as far as rowdiness, like I would give it to those two. So like tell us the difference of like playing maybe Nashville shows compared to out of town shows, like how that feels. It's a little bit different. I mean, I think people in Nashville, like they see so much live music that they're like, I don't want to say like numb to it. Right. But they might be maybe listening more. Instead of like just like coming to party or something. And it's like you go to these like really small towns, like a Hochatown, and like they're fucking amped.
Yep.
You know, like they're ready to fucking go.
Yeah, they've been jamming your music.
Yeah,
for
and
a
it's
minute,
like for the Hochatown Saloon, it's like that's the place that people play. Like that's the only place people play. Mm-hmm. So it's like going there to see a show, like, and especially like these old 60s shows too. Like they're like, I mean, they love old 60s.
Yeah.
So like everyone's so hyped. Mm-hmm. Like when I'm opening, I'm like, who's ready to see old 60s? They go fucking berserk, you know? So it's like they make it easy on me because like people are so excited to see them.
That's really cool. So how has your relationship grown with old 60, you know, and playing these shows? Because obviously you've done a few with them.
Yeah, I mean they're some of my best friends, you know, and like me and Jacob have gotten really close, writing songs together and stuff. Like I have 2 songs on their album that they put out that me and Jacob wrote together, and then 2 of the songs that I just cut, me and Jacob wrote together. And then the other guys in the band, like Catfish did all these tattoos, like that one. Like,
that's really cool.
Yeah, I mean, and then guys in my band, like they've gotten really close with them. Like, I mean, Chick, my guitar player, got a job with them, like on the road. Yeah. So, like, yeah, I mean, everyone's like,
Do you guys homies. Party it up? Do you guys have some crazy stories?
Stories that I could tell? I don't know if I could tell a lot of them.
Right.
Trying to think of anything jumps to mind. I will say they got some strong weed for sure. Yeah.
Where are they from originally?
They're from in and around like Owensboro, Kentucky.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I've had definitely times where they did not tell me how strong the weed was.
That's great. That's so cool. So do you guys end up like writing together and stuff when you're out on the road, or like how does that work?
Yeah, sometimes on the road, not really on the road. I mean, we just Jacob moved to town, so we just hang out. Really, I mean, we wrote the song "Really Want to Know" together that was on their album.
Yeah.
And that just happened like me and Jacob were just like hanging out. We drank like 1,000 beers and then, you know,
that's how it happened, the Nashville way.
That's how it happened. I prefer it that way.
Yeah.
Just hanging out.
Natural, you know? And everything. Yeah. So besides Old 60, you've been out on the road with a few other guys. What's been your most like, holy cow, like I'm in the dang thing, I'm doing it, like this show is like going to be a pivotal moment in my life?
I feel like that's like every show we play. Like it's, you know, every show you play, you just see like more and more people like singing, you know? Yeah. And it's like just leading up to that one big one where everybody's singing.
Yeah.
Which hasn't happened yet, but it's just, anytime people are singing,
right,
like that is the coolest moment.
Do you find it easy to interact with the crowd when you're up on stage and doing that whole thing?
Yeah, it's definitely something you got to learn.
Right.
Though you just get more comfortable with it. And it's like, you know, our shows, like we kind of view it as like a party. So it's like we're having fun.
Yeah, it's fun music
on stage. So like we always say it before every show. It's like if we have fun, they have fun.
Yeah.
So it's like that's kind of our motto.
No, that's awesome. So obviously you got some new music coming out this year. Go check out Rob Langdon on all platforms. Go check out his social media. Rob, thanks for joining us, man.
Dude,
I
thanks,
appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Podunk Perspective out. Thank y'all for tuning in to Podunk Perspective. We drop new episodes every Monday. Till next time.